Start things off. Both teams with the majority of their players set up outside this A site. They both run pistols in this direction before. Good nade coming out of Forsaken already, and something. And Mindfreak peeking off the back of it. They're going to be stuck in the corner early on. This is a great start for PRX.
Now Munchkin's in danger as well. He tried to jump away. The Boombot was chasing him. Munyet caught him.
It's out of Gen.G. Obviously, that is helped a little bit by having that Omen instead of the Astra. But other than that, it's an absolutely flawless start to this one. Now, as said, expectation...
Trading out their own map picks, losing your pick and winning your opponents. Gen.G, they've not got off to a great start, and as the push comes in, okay, actually they're getting close. The pressure's kind of being applied to Munyet now, blinded up, he's taken down. Okay, it's not a bad start at all for Gen.G, gaining some ground, now winning some more fights, and with heals up, okay. It looks like they've tidied it up eventually, but that got very scary for a moment.
Mindfreak taking a lot of control. Now, Texture in a fairly solo position. There's a chance. There's the blast packs already, and there's the judge. Exactly what Forsaken does. He got a rifle, but it's very short-lived. Well held by Gen.G.
They did gamble on a site. It didn't work out. This here, as we get the operator out on something right away, and the shot is not landed. Munyet good for one and drop the B site under threat.
More stacked up than you might expect. The only problem is he might get caught. He's switching between utility. Finally, will pull the gun out, but the aggression of his teammate gets absolutely nothing. And well, there is the floor of the judge. Not going to find anything more, and for something, I hope to God he's going to save.
It's not the round you want. I liked what I saw last round. I don't know if you caught it in the replay, Tom, but a fist bump into a high five. Let's see how many high fives there are for Gen.G after this one. They've got a lot of space, but that flash was perfect. Deadly from Devi, and he's managed to slip away towards the elbow. Another fight. And he's actually got a teammate in there. I don't know if they've seen Forsaken, but they certainly have now at heavy cost. Smokes are down, but so too are the majority of PRX players. It's only something left, but he has that off. The 1v2 he didn't go for. The 1v3, it's tempted him. It's pulled him in for the fight. He hasn't found them to start off, though, and that dash already halfway up. Wants to close the distance. So many tough angles, tight angles to clear with this op in hand. And no idea there's a player up top. He's checking the right angle. What a shot! But Lakio was close by, ready for that play. The other problem here, Gen.G have a lot of credits built up. If PRX lose this round, it's going to be a skyrocket.
Oh, maybe when. That's not the start they were looking for. 2 players down immediately. Forsaken's been a hero before, but down to just 5 HP. That's not really can win this battle. It could be huge. I don't think they're going to expect him. It's such an obscure position to be in, but then it's almost revealed. Devi, though, has done well. Bringing back 2 kills. The spike left. Just about making it to the site, and it is going to bait in. Nice work from the side of Munchkin. This man who did get healed up early in the round. As said, he's been ever so devastating. Showstopper might just be able to clear, shoots it into the Viper's pit, but actually, Munchkin's just teamed up with his teammate. He's just left it. Doesn't even mind about the pit. I don't know if Forsaken realized it, but it doesn't even matter. Loses the fight to his counter raise.
Late rounds, players like Forsaken previously bailed him from so many situations. Now, weaker weapons, like we said, and close range surprise factor is probably the best way to find value. Mindfreak has at least picked up 1, but Karen is making this one look easy. 3 kills already under his belt, 40 HP, and he's tucking in the corner. It looks like he's going to get this one easily with Mindfreak drop. That's his 4th kill of the round. The confidence
against any other team, maybe he'd have a chance, but Gen.G have been so good just playing off of each other, trading effectively. They don't even lose.
Again and again, 5 in a row for Gen.G, and now ultis are there. Showstopper fired off, and Munyet had no chance. No smokes for the way back through. No paranoia to play with. Still some flashes on Devi, but PRX set up with a man disadvantage on a retake, seconds into the round.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy to get back in here. As said, they're not bad in these 4v5s, but Gen.G are even better in the 5v4s. Opener, again, Karen takes down another Forsaken, trying his best, but he's almost dead. It is, and well, Lackey and Meteor combined might be one of the fastest rounds we've ever had in the VC.
About some aggression from this PRX side, seeing it early on in rounds. So with a minute left on the clock, they're going for it. Good paranoia, but the fights don't go their way. Gen.G winning out every single one. There's no competition, Tom. Be able to save them. He's made big plays before with the Blade Storm. There's 1, and not 2. Damage, but no kills.
Oh! Munyet has a chance. Somehow this has come back into a winnable scenario. Just need to hit the bullet. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Been quite an easy fight.
Yo, not even close, guys. Not even close.
Close but no cigar. 7-2. Gen.G finding next to no struggles.
Powering up from above. There's not really an easy way to kill him. Maybe there is. Somehow Munya got past all the defenses. Even still, though. Wow, the time almost looks like it's gone. Trying to bait some space, but it's all too easy for Gen.G. This almost has to be a complete retake.
Oh, nice shot by Lakia as well. There's his 13.
Spike drop.
An opportunity indeed with that spike down. 15 seconds left. It's time for Gen.G to get a move on. Munchkin has to step out from that corner, and he's been caught. They need to dive on that spike and get it planted, but PRX are in their way. There's a reason that they went to this comp after all. Nice shot by Meteor. Opportunity for more, and he's landed that shot as well. This man's making it work with the Marshall, the cheaper weapon. And okay, an opportunity if they had have spotted the player in the corner. Munyet, though, able to deliver the killing blow. Mind Freak fell to a snake bite after being... Oh! What is that push from Meteor? You will rarely see a man with the goal or the gumption to do such a thing. Timing is key, and they swung him together. That's a 3-2-1. Perfectly on cue. With the down in vent, this is an uncouth hole. Two players, and they're dropping in, landing on each other's head.
To be the entirety of the squad looking to just jump down upon him within those last few seconds. And well, it's not even needed. First one gets the job done.
Attack side, they get a decent buy out of it. You know, it might even seem more. Well, I mean, it kind of has worked because Munchkin fell into it, but not doing exactly what they intended.
It's not going to cover up above. They've had to re-smoke it. Again, an explosive start to the round, almost a kill. Well, I say almost, they've ended up with 3. This is exactly what PRX does. These fast-paced plays into the site. Extra's position. And they've spotted Karen as well. Although I say that, the peek out never really came in. The player behind the back of the site should have probably seen him. Now it gets a little bit more interesting. Space given to Texture, but it's both shots landed by Mind Freak. He's been quiet so far, but close. PRX have managed to bring this. Going on to their favored side. The B site under serious pressure. Half the team still waiting patiently. Karen's reposition. It's Sublime. He's managed to TP behind them. He gets away with murder. Brilliant from Karen. We talk about picking this player out of ranked. He's put the rank play into the pro play.
As they can now feel that it's getting very late into this game. The decay is going to fade, but he's still half HP, and Munchkin finds it too easy to deal with him. One well-placed shot, and he's down and out. Now we need to see the return for Gen.G as another is found. Something falls. 2 rifles still in play. Not a lot for them to fight their way back through with utility, but it's this man's position that might get them something. He's found another with the weaker weapons. This man's an animal. Oh, he's being put down. And for PRX, they look to take it elsewhere, but those steps are heard. Meteor's in position, unbeknownst to them. You might have her trail, but, well, it's a little more difficult to back off and let his teammates take it. He gets this kill. He's got himself a Viper's Pit to play with. Or if he dies, I suppose.
That's the thing. He's literally just playing with him because he knows that flank is coming. I really love it. It was brought up by Lakia in the half.
Dominating in rifle rounds. Now they've got 4 ultimates to fall back on. Up against weaknesses, but no Lakia. A big opening kill for the side of PRX, as Heaven could now be theirs. Gen.G might start to panic, might make a mistake, and with Munchkin inside the smoke isolated, that might just be the mistake they were looking for.
Oh, this could be big! Oh. He actually switches away, and it's just going to be the shutdown, surely, from Meteor. He starts off the round and ends it as well.
Pit with a showstopper from the shadows. And so that's going to be broken last second with something down below, spotted and taken down. Gen.G have the advantage. They're going to challenge Munchkin inside the pit. And what a mistake that was. Welcome to his world with Munyet, the last man standing, and a free kill presented. He's got 3 more to go.
15 seconds.
He's found the 4Ks in the past, Dom, but this would be exceptional.
He doesn't have time.
Good luck to you, and good night.
Yeah, it just wasn't enough there. And the fact is, the running through
from the side of Gen.G as they move to the A site. Here comes PRX diving a little quicker than expected, but there's the return. They're not expecting this many players to be on that defensive side already. Anchored down, and they're winning the fights, leaving Devi all alone. The 1v2, good damage done, and the follow-up, and he's out of ammo. Knife out, and Karen wins! He brought a knife to a knife fight because he was so low. And the problem now is you have to fight back through all these close-range angles where PRX have the numbers to play with on a lot of the fights they're going to take. Decent damage on the headshot, good follow-up, and then it's clean house for Gen.G. 2 players lost, not the end of the world. You expect that to pop as they move forward. No, in fact, it's just a double swing and the same thing there. Exactly. Clean trades for PRX. Oh, indeed. Yeah, I mean, not a position you're going to be clearing a lot of the time. Done well to start. Player close is low. Devi and Mindfreak both playing without shields and with a bit of dent to their health. Forsaken also with no shields and no head anymore. This is getting very costly for the attacking side, with Munchkin not stopping anytime soon. He's already picked up 3, and now he's quickening his pace to the site. The time is so desperately low, and he doesn't know where Devi is. The element of surprise gets PRX the kill, and the round claimed a lot of space.
Yeah. Oh, they don't realize how close Karen is. He had to move because of the Tiger. Monya's going to try and aggress. This is risky. Multiple players on the other side. Showstopper, he should be dead. He actually almost manages to catch one. Even still, though, for Gen.G, this is looking fantastic. Timing couldn't be worse for something either. It's going from bad to worse for PRX. They need to find a miracle through these spams. At least been able to get one, but they don't know if the player's still on the spike. The second tap will definitely help them out, but it's not Odin just going through. Too many bullets to dodge there.
Came through that whole time. I'm not sure that would have went the way he was thinking. Spray good for Munchkin. It's a narrow alleyway to fight in, and wow, that's a lot of damage. No chance for PRX here. Of course, we did mention they have those weaker weapons. They don't have a lot to play with, and they'll get nothing done.
Yep, we'll just save time.
Yep, yep. It's the play.
He had enough of these pushes coming through. He is going to get pinged up. They know where he is, and Texture's already there to support.
That's it. They're trying to punish the Odin. They know that it's not easy to fight from this angle, especially when the door gets open, and now he's dead. But that's what it's all about on Gen.G, filling in the spaces and being able to fight afterwards. But with the return from PRX, they've got a real chance. The headshot angle held by Mindfreak, but Meteor's just ducked underneath it, playing the limbo, and he's winning this game with Mindfreak down. It's 45 HP, and a dream turned to a nightmare. Play up against that op. This ain't the round for it. Your Blade Storm's already gone, and everyone else has pistols. Close range, numbers advantage is the way to go, and they've done it, at least trading out the first. Karen, though, he has been consistent every single time they've challenged him. This guy's coming up with multiple. 7-2 right now. Teammate ready to swing, and luckily, because Karen was dropped very quickly, so too is Meteor. Hell, it's winnable for Devi, but his knife was pulled out. Tried to evade some spams or some...
Operator going to be invested into on something. He has had a very quiet start to this game, and a reaction shot from Texture.
Where do they go? Where do they take it? Maybe they can get a neural theft if they can even drop a body. And they cannot.
Make things a little bit more interesting. The reveal as well will tell exactly where their opponents are. Knowing there's only one player here, the turret though, keeping things disruptive. And Meteor, again, full sprinting to help his teammate out. It gets close for a matter of seconds, but going to allow them the fast take back of this control. Paranoia immediately put through. The trade's not awful in the beginning, but they quickly divulge into nothing for the side of PRX. Forsaken trying to claim it back though. Finally, he comes alive.
Well, this instead sitting down. Op in hand, 16 HP, turned to 0. Nice shot with the operator as Mindfreak now has a nade below him. He's safe up top. He's got the angle, could even pick off Munchkin. That can make it winnable, but Texture's a little too quick.
I love it. So they can at least claim some space. He's screwed. There's no way he survives that.
It's a little messy. It's giving PRX a chance, Tom. They haven't planted the spike, but they don't need to if they win these fights again and again, and they have. Lakia dropped, leaves Munchkin down. They've got decent amount of HP, and they've lost Mindfreak. Okay, but it's up, it's all right. They've still got 2 players, no utility to play with. They've got to just take these fights, not one at a time. That's the only thing I beg of you. Not one at a time, not up against Munchkin right now. He's 11-4. He's been winning round after round, but a reposition by Forsaken. The swing is good. And the double peak wins the day, 8-2. No further challenge, there's no utility, there's no reaction from Gen.G. So Forsaken realizes it's wide open and he gets caught by Lakia. That time.
Move away from the flank position, it's open. I think it's because Devi's having to check too many angles. The Seekers at least will give it away. Showstopper has been thrown in. He might get caught by all of the Seekers, but his teammates got his back, and that means he'll be able to kill off Mindfreak. The remaining players a bit of an obscure position. Munyet has not been cleared yet, and because of that, he's going to be able to deny the defusal, the spam doing so much damage, and now it's all on to Devi with an operator. First shot missed, but he just needs to kill the guy defusing, and he's done enough. There's no time left. Finally, PRX pull out the miracle rounds we've seen from them. But It was previously Karon being solo, and now it's Texture, and his operator has been fierce.
Looks like they're going to go back into it. Is there a flash? Is there anything? No. No, it's just a dry, wide peek by Munyet. Players up top looking to trade, but Texture's out of the angle too quickly, giving him another shot. And it looks like another bite of this apple. As around comes another, but finally the miss is there. Texture gets the reset, though, with low HP. He's dancing around, but he's being caught. There was no escape this time, and with Lakia falling, a real chance emerging for an 8-4 half. It looks like PRX have finally woken up. Up close with a teammate further away. Munchkin's making a lot of noise. They're trying to find an angle to deal with him, and instead running into Meteor. Well played. Now they can group up and try to force this 2v2 with the Viper's Pit. That was a little scary. Thought Munchkin was about to be spammed, but now they've got a lot of space as they close in the distance. No snake bites to play with, though. That could help out, keep them way out of this pit, and with Munchkin falling, it's done. PRX 8-4 at the halftime. Now the follow-up looks easy. Very little to play with for Gen.G, and even if they drop something, he's the player that's rocking with the...
Now the cross has already happened, so something now in a pretty deadly position, and honestly, I think Meteor's a little bit lucky there to even get one.
Well, here's the chance for that operator to finally show its ugly face. Ugly for the side of Gen.G as they lose a player right off rip. And it's Texture's corners, which is just perfect for something. He had to be watching the right way, though, and Munchkin caught him unaware. The same happens with Devi, though, leaving it to a 3v2 defensive advantage, and Devi walkabouts. He's been so good. 19 kills, looking for his 20th and his 3rd of the round. And it looks like he might... Oh, he will get the opportunity, but he's being dropped. Doesn't matter, because Munyet's there to catch him when he falls. So now for PRX, they have to be worried about the flank. It means you're not going to have Forsaken there to help with this fight. Instead, something has to do it on his own, and again, he finds Texture. That's a big part of this take. They try to seize the space with him
aggressively. This could be a big win if it comes through. Nice work from Meteor. 1 bullet left. And nothing being spotted towards the spawn. This means they know where they are. The peek out is perfect, and he goes back with the pistol. He does it alone.
Is again just... Oh, I thought just used for space, but if he fires it out close, no! He doesn't pull the trigger, and now he realizes his mistake as the dive comes in from PRX. They've got a lot to work with.
The ults, though, should be, well, in theory, forcing them back, but it hasn't happened at all. They went aggressive. Is just looking at that clock. That's all he really aiming for, sitting back, waiting for the push. He manages to land the first, almost onto the second. Also just looking at Mindfreak.
Yeah, it looks like they're looking at him too. Karon was trained in on that with Texture finding a field day. 2 HP left on Devi. He'll find it hard to get any impact from this point. A stray bullet enough to take him down, but he's caught Karon off guard. The flash covers his retreat. No more flashes, and they don't regen anymore. But an opportunity still. No, shut down. 2 versus 3, though. Viper's pick could change the game.
They're trying to get in as quickly as humanly possible, but Meteor's there to defend. Leaves it onto something. As said, he's had a real resurgence. I think they know exactly where he is, but somehow he still wins the battle. 3 bullets left in the clip. The pit's been dropped. He's already going to spot one, but he's now just out to the classic, and it's a classic v classic. But Lakia's the one to take it home.
Pivotal facts for us as PRX look to move back through. So many players are low. One extremely low in the corner. It's the Rocket to find him.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. That trade's all right. That was the low HP player that goes down. I don't think they're going to mind that whatsoever to put it back into a 3 versus 3. Something about to try and go through this. His teammates a little bit further behind. No flash available for Devi, so it's just going to have to be the raw push. Already managing to retrieve a rifle, but every member falls. Gen.G now get a double back of their own.
Able to succeed. Now early push, it's not quite a rifle, instead it's a set of blades, and those don't even get fired off. They lay by his side as he falls to the floor. Something down, so too is Devi, and they're ready for another player close. There seems to be nothing that
It was a weaker investment, but they had to use one of the ults, and it got absolutely nothing. And the second we've got into these post farms, that's where Gen.G have looked their most fearsome.
You had a sticky situations, door opened. That was the defenders, but it's covering Munyet's push forward. Problem is, okay, good nade up close. That's going to force that player out in the open. Problem is, Texture was covering it. And now the push on mid is spotted as well. 3 players left for PRX. And it looks like they've still got a fight in them. Nightfall won't evade it. He's being caught. But, oh, it's fake information. The Shrouded Step has bought a little bit of an advantage for Mindfreak because he's still alive, his HP recovering, but with something down. And Devi very much known towards that spawn. Mindfreak's on the wraparound. wants to move towards that singular door. For this, Devi needs to buy some time. He still has a flash to play with. There it goes. It's popped and it's cleared out this corridor. Devi's even won the fight. The smoke is down. A chance if Mind Freak can make it to Devi. And with 2 players still to root out, it might be too low. Devi just dodges that seize, but Mind Freak down. The time now not to be played with. Okay, no, Texture went out swinging. There's no chance. There's no chance whatsoever. He had to stick it underneath his nose, and short of a big misplay, it was never swinging the other way. 13-9 and 13-8, a consistent showing. Just didn't get started, and that's a big concern for them. Moving on to an elimination series next, they won't get a chance to have a slow start. They've got to come out swinging off the bat. For Gen.G, they get to watch their opponents play, figure out who it is, take some notes. This is a very nice position to be in, and a chance to make a historical